from the high school. So get up early, set your alarms, whatever you got to do, and tune in for that game. Windland set to tee it up here. He wins the tip. Simmons with the ball. Over to Despain on the left wing. Back up top to Simmons. Over to Bill on the left wing. Bill has it knocked away. Good quick hands there by the Wind River Cougars. That's both Roan Horse and also Kress in on that play. So Simmons now with it for the Grizzlies. Despain on the left wing as they're just kind of back and forth here. Long cross-court pass to Jewell. Back up to Simmons. Despain on the left wing, he'll bring it up top. Grizz looking inside, but good defense here by they finally get it into Kirby. A little short jumper, and Kirby knocks it down. Windland for two. Then he will, okay, ahead now comes Roan Horse with the ball, sorry. Back up top to Seabearing. Seabearing over to Kress. Kress up top to Brett Roan Horse. Over to Kress. Kress gonna bring it over to Roan Horse, the Roan Horse. He's gonna penetrate, get to the rim, and put it in for two. So now here comes a little, looks like a little three-quarter trap. Despain with the ball for the Grizzlies. Back to Cannon, just kind of up to Windland as they get it across half court. Little bounce pass to Despain. He'll dribble it over to the left wing, kick it all the way across to Simmons. Simmons finds Windland underneath, and he puts it in for his second bucket of the game. 4 points for Kirby Windland. Seabearing with the ball now for Wind River. He'll bring it up and get it across to Roan Horse, Delshany Roan Horse, or Delshea. And it's gonna be a turnover. So Grizzly basketball now. Simmons with the ball. Over to Despain, down in the corner to boy, they get it inside quick to Kirby, and he steps on the line out of bounds. So it will be a turnover there for the Grizzlies on Kirby Windland as he just stepped on the line and turned that one over. So Roan Horse with the ball, Brett Roan Horse with the ball, over to Seabearing, working against a little pressure of the Grizzlies, back to Roan Horse. Roan Horse will dribble, kick it ahead to, see who that is, that's Kress with it. Kress up top to Seabearing. Seabearing's gonna penetrate. He'll get to the paint, take it to the rim, put it in, and get the foul. So foul's gonna be called on Higgins. Gonna be John Higgins' first foul. Basket's gonna count, and Seabearing will go to the line to shoot the and one. So Seabearing, free throw is up and good. So now Wind River lead 5-4, 5:49 remaining here on the Office Shop scoreboard. Cannon Simmons with the ball, over to Bill Despain. He gets it, it's poked away there, turnover by Bill as he can't get it to Kirby. And Seabearing with the ball, he will penetrate and he'll turn it over as Higgins comes up with it. Now Despain will bring it across, bounce pass to Jewell, hits it to Simmons, thinks about the three, passes it up to Jewell. He'll take it and he'll knock down the three. Joey Jewell for three, and the Grizz lead 7-5 here on the Office Shop scoreboard. 5:10 remaining here in the first. Seabearing with it now for the Cougars. He will bring it back out, kick it into Roan Horse, cutting. Brett Roan Horse, he's from the paint, 10-footer, no good, rebounded by Windland. Despain drives baseline, he turns it over, has it knocked away, taken away by Roan Horse. Roan Horse will go up, good defense there by Kirby, he misses, rebounded by Simmons, and back the other way comes Despain. And he puts it up and good, Bill Despain with the layup. 9-5 now, 4:30 remaining, Grizzlies lead. Kress with it. He finds a cutting, let's see, we're gonna have a traveling call there, and that is Hankins, who travels with it, as Jewell will check out, as Tanner Coleman checks in for the Grizz. Simmons with it. Despain now as they'll play catch back and forth until they get across the timeline here. Poked away there by Hankins. So Simmons with it now as that ball was tipped away by Hankins. It will stay with the Grizz. Inside to Wendland. Good little give and go there to Tanner, and he misses, and then the rebound is kind of caught by Higgins and then knocked out of bounds by Sebring, so it will just stay Grizzly ball on that. Inbounded by Simmons to Coleman, to Despain, back to Simmons from the free throw line, and Cannon knocks it down for 2. 4 minutes remaining here in the first. 11-5 Rocky Mountain Grizzlies on the Office Shop scoreboard. Sebring over to Roanhorse. That's Delshea Roanhorse. Sebring with it now for the Cougars. He gets it to Kress. Kress is going to try to dribble drive, nothing doing. He kicks it over to Tidzump. Tidzump back to Sebring from way outside. Short. Simmons outruns everybody to that rebound, Cannon Simmons. Despain will push it up ahead to Wendland. Wendland finds Coleman left open for 3 in the corner. Coleman knocks it down. Three-pointer, Tanner Coleman, and the Grizz lead by 9, 14-5, with 3:21 remaining here on the Office Shop scoreboard. And we will pause right now for a message from your sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, the Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call the Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
Okay, and we're back here again with 3:21 remaining here in the first period. The Grizz kind of getting it going there on the offensive end and able to take a 9-point lead right now. As we mentioned, showing 14-5 on your Office Shop scoreboard. It will be Wind River Cougar basketball, and Sebring will bring it up across the timeline. He will kick it over to Delshea Roanhorse, over to, well, now it's back into Roanhorse inside as they're passing a quick save. Sebring's going to penetrate. He kicks it out. Oh boy, that's a nice move there by Bryce Hankins to put that in, and he will also be fouled, I believe on Despain. Will pick up his first. So first free throw is no good. The and one is no good, so Wendland pulls down the rebound. A defensive rebound there for Kirby. Gets it to Cannon. Cannon working against Sebring. Couple little quick kids right there, and then that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds as Despain trying to find Cole Simmons, who's in the game for the Grizzlies, and it's tipped out of bounds by Kress. Or excuse me, that was not Kress, that was Hankins. Coleman with it now, up to Cannon Simmons. Cannon over on the right wing, and Tanner just loses it out of bounds. So turnover there on Tanner Coleman as he's just unable to catch that. So 14-7 now. Here's Sebring with it for the Cougars. Over the top to Hankins. Hankins with it still at the free throw line. Back up to Roanhorse. Roanhorse gets to the rim, misses the layup. Despain with the rebound for the Grizzlies. Ahead to Coleman, back to Despain. Despain, nice pass from Bill Despain to Kirby. That was a beautiful pass. No look from Bill, and Kirby puts it in for 2. And the Grizz lead 16-7 now with 2:14 remaining. Roanhorse with it. Up top to Hankins. Hankins over to Sebring. Sebring to Roanhorse. Roanhorse to Hankins, gets open, goes up against Wendland. Pretty good defense there by Kirby, but he gets his own rebound. Then Kirby blocks it and comes up with the rebound. So Bill ahead to Cannon. Cannon with the ball now over to Coleman. Coleman back up top to Despain. Coleman on the left wing now. Wendland up top. Despain has it tipped away by Roanhorse, but he's able to keep it. Windland's going to take it for three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Cole Simmons. Despain, and we're going to have an offensive foul as Hankins was there to take the charge as Bill Despain will pick up foul number 2. Joey Jewell set to check in for the Grizzlies. He'll come in for Despain along with Brett Roanhorse. He'll check in for Kress. And number 3, Xavier Oates will check in for Hankins. So Despain with the 2 personal fouls will take a seat. 1:19 remaining here in the first. Grizz lead 16-7 on the Office Shop scoreboard. Seabearing penetrates to the paint, has to dribble back out. Hits a cutting Xavier Oates, but it's turned over. Windland comes up with the steal. Ahead to Jewell. Good defense there by Roanhorse, and Jewell throws it away. Back comes the Grizzlies, and there's going to be a foul call, or back comes the Cougars, excuse me, and Cannon's going to pick up his first personal foul as Seabearing dribbles it up the sideline. So, inbound back in the backcourt to Seabearing. 55 seconds. That's Tidzump with it, over to Roanhorse. Roanhorse to Seabearing. Tidzump cutting. Tries to make the move inside. Pretty good defense there by the Grizzlies. Rebound controlled by Cannon Simmons. Grizzlies coming back now. Cannon will just walk it up this time across the timeline. Gets it to Tanner Coleman on the left side. Back up top to Cole Simmons. Finds Cannon on the right side. Back up top to Cole again. Looking inside, nothing doing. Pretty good defense there by Roanhorse as they're trying to get it into Jewell. Kick it back up at top to Cannon. So Cannon with on the screen and the give to Kirby. Kirby has a shot blocked. Rebounded though by Cole Simmons. Cole Simmons now has it. He kicks it over to Cannon. Tanner in the corner. Grizz being patient here. Cannon for 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that will end the first quarter with the score, the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies 16 and the Wind River Cougars 7 on your Office Shop scoreboard. And we will take this opportunity to hear from our sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, the Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call the Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
Okay, we're back here. Just getting set to start the second period. It will be Wind River Cougar basketball who start this second period. Again, Grizz leading 16-7. 9 points. So set to inbound for the Cougars is Roanhorse. Roanhorse into Seabearing. Seabearing over to on a cutting Roanhorse. He can't handle it, but is able to control it. Gets it to Hankins, who's back into the game. Excuse me. Seabearing with it now. Hankins is going to penetrate. He gets to the block, kicks it back out to Roanhorse. Roanhorse to Brett Roanhorse. No good. Rebounded by Higgins. And Cannon now will walk it back up the court for the Grizzlies. Seabearing all over him, and they're going to have a hand check called there on Caleb Seabearing. That's going to be his first personal. Seabearing just a sophomore, but he's quick and moves pretty well out there. Cannon Simmons with it now. He'll get all the way to the rim, have to kick it back out to Simmons. Coleman's left open for 3. Short rims it, rebounded by John Higgins. Tanner penetrates, kicks it out to Cole Simmons. He'll pull up from 3. Long ball, wrong iron. That one's rebounded by Tanner Coleman. And Simmons with it, and he'll try to find Higgins underneath, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Nice play there by Bryce Hankins to throw that off of John Higgins' knee to go out of bounds. So turnover there for the Grizzlies as will be Wind River Cougar basketball. Caleb Seabearing will bring it up across the timeline here. Boy, he is quick. He is quick. Roanhorse has it knocked away by Cannon and then finished off by Jewell. Jewell back to Simmons. Simmons back to Jewell. Nice unselfish play. Beautiful play. Nice assist there by Cannon Simmons to Joey Jewell for the 2. And the Grizz lead by 11 now. Boy, long one for Seabearing. No good. 18-7 on your Office Shop scoreboard with 6:27 remaining here in the second. Tanner Coleman with it. He'll kick it out to Cole Simmons. Cole Simmons up to Cannon. Cannon thinks about the long 3 and then decides to pull it back down. So Cannon over to Jewell. Jewell up top to Coleman. Simmons on the left side now. Cole Simmons, that is. Jewell posting up, kicks it back out to Cannon Simmons. Cannon's going to drive. Little spin move. Going to throw that up short. It's going to be rebounded there by Brett Roanhorse. And Seabearing now will bring it up across. Oh, and Jewell, he saw that pass coming. And he just lost control of the ball and traveled with it. So turnover as he just popped up on him just wrong. Good hustle there by Joey, though, to anticipate that pass and pick it off. Good hustle here as Cannon Simmons will get a break along with Tanner Coleman, and Cole Simmons will come out. Kirby Wendland back into the game along with Cole Wambeck and Bill Despain. So Wind River Cougar basketball. Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse with it. He'll work against Jewell, kick it over to Hankins. Hankins for 3, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Wind River. It will be Grizzly basketball. So rebound out of bounds. Cole Wambeck will inbound. Gets it to Despain. Despain will work against Oates, who has just checked back in. Oh, Wendland has that poked away, but he's able to control it. Over to Cole Wambeck. He's left open for 3. He'll fire it up. Short, no good. Rebounded by Oates, and he'll come back, bring it back for the Cougars. Oates to, I'm kind of blocked there. I can't tell who has it. It was Hankins for a minute. Now it is Delshea Roanhorse with it. Back over to Hankins. Hankins up top to Brett Roanhorse. Now Delshea Roanhorse on the left side. Kress with it. He'll take it from a long 3, and he'll knock it down as Corey Kress, the sophomore, knocks down the long 3 to make it an 8-point game. 18-10 here on your Office Shop scoreboard with 4:40 remaining in the second period. Underneath the Higgins, off his hands, out of bounds, turnover for the Grizzlies as Kirby found John open and John just unable to catch that pass, and that's a turnover for the Grizzlies. So Roanhorse will tie his shoe and we'll get back into action here. Oates inbounds to Roanhorse, right back to Oates. Oates ahead to Brett Roanhorse. Back up to Kress. They better watch him from out there. He'll penetrate this time, kick it to Hankins. Hankins gets to the block, puts it up high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Wendland. Wendland tries to save it to Higgins. Higgins unable to catch it, and then it's a turnover. And that time, no good on the shot, and Bill Despain with the rebound. As Hankins missed that shot after that exchange there. Simmons getting set to check back in here for the Grizzlies. Underneath to Higgins. Higgins too strong off the back of the iron. Gets his own rebound and tosses it back out to Despain. Joey Jewell from about 15 foot. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Kirby Wendland on the rebound. So just out of bounds on the rebound. As Simmons back in for Wambeck. And also number 50, Luke Tidzump into the game for the Cougars. So Roanhorse with it, Delshea Roanhorse, over to Brett Roanhorse. Now it's Hankins with it. He thinks about the 3 and then decides not to. Roanhorse won't think very long. He'll put it up. Delshea Roanhorse knocks down the 3. Just like that, it's a 5-point game now, 18-13 Grizzlies. 3:25 remaining in the second period on your Office Shop scoreboard. Cannon Simmons will penetrate and gets to Despain, then Despain throws it away. Turnover there Here comes Delshea Roanhorse over to Oates. Oates from just inside 3-point. And that's a 2-pointer for Oates. And that will bring a timeout from the Grizzlies as a run here by the Wind River Cougars pulls them within 3. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank these sponsors: Electric Graphics, full-service signs, promotional and screen printing shop; Wyoming Prevention Management, influencing the future of Wyoming wellness; First Bank of Wyoming, where you are first, with branches in Cody, Powell, and Lovell; Garvin Motors, Garvin Toyota, your neighborhood Toyota dealership; Bighorn Federal, local loans, local service. That's the Bighorn Federal way. Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, better than Billings pricing every day. North Bighorn Hospital, Bighorn Dispatch, The Office Shop, #1 Canon dealer in Wyoming, simply the best. Minchow's Food Court, mywyoming.org, your home for local sports. Red Apple Supermarket in Lovell, Wyoming, and Lovell Drug, located on Main Street in Lovell, Wyoming. And we are back here now. It is Grizzly basketball again, leading by 3 with 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining here in the second period on your Office Shop scoreboard. Cole Simmons has that ball knocked away, taken away there, turnover. Cole Simmons, and Seabearing will bring it up and gets it ahead to Oates. Oates thinks about the long one, decides to pass it back out. Seabearing with the ball. Over to Hankins. Hankins over to Roanhorse. Roanhorse back over to Seabearing. Seabearing to Roanhorse. That is Brett Roanhorse. Seabearing with it again. He'll penetrate, get to the paint. We're going to have a reach-in foul way back out on top. It's going to be underneath a reach-in foul called on Cannon Simmons. So and throw it off the back of the defender. Nice play there by Seabearing as he just threw it off the back of the defender and scored the layup. So 1-point game now, 18-17, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Tipped away again. It will be Grizzly basketball as Grizz getting a little careless with their passes here. Need to calm things down a little bit. As Tanner Coleman will get set to check into the game, and Jewell will take a break. So Simmons set to inbound. So Bill Despain with the ball now. Back up top to Coleman. Coleman looking for Simmons. Over to Coleman on the right wing. Over to Despain. Despain will penetrate, finds Coleman. Coleman gets to the rim on the nice move and puts it in for 2. Tanner Coleman, 20-17 now, Grizzlies on your Office Shop scoreboard with 1:40 remaining here in this second period. Seabearing gets to the rim on the nice little shake and bake and scores it. 20-19 now. And Seabearing called for the hand check out front. It will be Grizzly basketball. Calling with the body on that. It's going to be Seabearing's second. Despain to Simmons. Simmons back to Despain. Simmons inside to Winland, finds Cole Simmons for the reverse layup. Nice unselfish basketball there from Kirby to pass that up for a little bit better shot to Cole Simmons, who knocks down the layup. So Seabearing with it now. Over to Brett Roanhorse. Up top to Tidsump. Tidsump Seabearing for a long 3. Short, no good. Rebounded by Hankins. Hankins going to put it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Despain. Despain's hounded, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Despain as Oates down there hustling. Both players hustling over the ball. Just great hustle there by both Bill Despain and Xavier Oates. And Oates comes out on top, knocking that ball off of Despain out of bounds. So Seabearing to inbound. Oates for 3, no good. Rebounded by Tidsump, and he puts it in. So Tidsump, Taylor Tidsump, a freshman, puts it in. Ahead to Coleman. Coleman's going to penetrate, get to the rim, and it's going to be a travel call. They called the travel there on Tanner Coleman. I'm not sure what. So Seabearing with it. So Sebring just kind of dribbling there. They're going to hold for one shot, it looks like. Up to Roanhorse. Roanhorse to Sebring. Just a 1-point game here. Sebring around the back pass to Tidzum. Beautiful pass from Sebring, and they score it with 10 seconds left. Wind River takes the lead, 23-22. Finds Despain. Despain for three, knocks it down! And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Bill Despain for three at the buzzer. Knocks it down. So 25-23, Bill Despain knocks down the three. So the Grizz will go in with the lead on your Office Shop scoreboard here, a 2-point lead, and we will take a break now for a message from our service and food court, mywyoming.org, Red Apple Supermarket in Lovell, and Lovell Drug in Lovell. Thank you for those sponsors. And we will kick off here. It's Grizzlies basketball to start this second half. Simmons with the ball for the Grizzlies as they need to get something going again here and try to get back out with a little bit more comfortable lead. Windland there almost has it taken away by Roanhorse as Wind River out and playing some tight defense, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Hankins, number 21. That's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Grizzlies. Jewell to inbound, gets it into Simmons. Simmons is left open from about 15, missed it. That's just Hankins' first foul, by the way. Rebounded by Roanhorse for the Cougars. Ahead to Sebring. Sebring to Kress. Kress back up top to Sebring. Sebring over to, Delshea Roanhorse over to Brett Roanhorse. Back up top to Hankins. Hankins will penetrate, have it taken away by Windland. And Kirby is just going to take it and go, he's going to kick it back out. I thought he was going to go all the way in. This time Windland is going to get to the rim and put it up right at the rim and gets it to go. Kirby Windland for two. Nice move there by Kirby. 27-23 on your Office Shop scoreboard. Grizzlies lead. Kress with it ahead to Hankins. As a trap there, Hankins kicks it out to Roanhorse. Roanhorse to Delshea Roanhorse. He gets in off the glass, no good. Windland with another rebound ahead to Simmons. Simmons gets to the rim at the other end. 2 points, Cannon Simmons, 29-23. As the Grizz jump out here quick in this third quarter. 6:33 remaining here. Roanhorse with it, Delshea to the free throw line, stop and pop, no good, rebounded by Hankins. Hankins out to Sebring, way outside, short off the front of the rim, no good. Sebring rebounded by Despain. Despain against Delshea Roanhorse. Windland again at the elbow, he'll just turn around and take it. It's short, Despain tries to tip it in, can't get it, gets another rebound, and then he's fouled by Roanhorse. 2 rebounds for doing that. So Bill will go to the line now to shoot two. Foul is called, I believe, on Brett Roanhorse. That's just his first, and Despain will go to the line to shoot two. First one is up good. So Bill knocks down the first, 30-23. Grizz back up by 7 on your Office Shop scoreboard. Second free throw is good also. Spain gets a pair. Roanhorse, Brett Roanhorse to Sebring. Sebring will just walk it up now over to Delshea Roanhorse. And he throws that one out of bounds as I think he thought Sebring was just going to give it and go, and Sebring stayed put. So it will be Grizzly basketball. Cannon with it. Cannon with the ball now as he'll set up the offense for the Grizz. Grizz lead 31-23. Cannon will get to the rim and then has the ball knocked out of bounds by Hankins. As Simmons got to the rim but unable to, well, not unable, he had it knocked out of his hands by Hankins. So Jewell will inbound as it stays Grizzly basketball. It hits Kirby. Kirby with a little turnaround hook, no good. Rebounded by, that is Xavier Oates. Oh, yeah, and he'll bring it up. He'll get it over to Hankins. Hankins for three. He shoots it long, rebounded by Despain. As Despain will get it to Simmons. Simmons gets to the rim, and he's going to be fouled by Hankins. So Simmons will go to the line to shoot 2 now. And that's called on Hankins. I believe that's just going to be Hankins' second personal. And we got a timeout called here. We got a full timeout called here by Wind River. So we will take this opportunity to pause for a message from our sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, the Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call the Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
All right, we're back. And as we mentioned, Cannon Simmons will be going to the line here now to shoot a pair of free throws following this timeout with an opportunity to push this lead back to 10 for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 and have actually trailed by as many as 1 is all. And back up now by 8 points again. And with 5:20 here in this third quarter, Cannon will go to the line to try to make this a 9 or a 10-point lead here for the Grizzlies. Cannon typically a good free throw shooter. Hopefully he'll stay true to that right here. Knocks down the first one. So Cannon will get another. That one is up, and that one is good also. 33-23 on your Office Shop scoreboard. 5:18 here in the third. Grizzlies lead. Seabearing with it. He will try to get it ahead to Roanhorse, and Windland takes it away. Pass to Despain, around the back to Coleman, and Coleman can't get it to go. Nice pass by Despain, rebounded by Hankins. Seabearing with it, nice around the back dribble. He gets all the way to the rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Windland to Roanhorse, and Roanhorse can't get it to go. And then Coleman pulls down the rebound. So Despain with it now. Coleman thinks about the three. He'll dribble in and kick it back out to Simmons. Cole Simmons to Cannon Simmons to Kirby. To Bill in the corner. Bill a long skip pass to Tanner Coleman. He'll spot up for 3. Short, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Despain. Simmons with it now. Back to Cole Simmons from about 15 foot. Cole Simmons knocks down the 15-foot jumper to give the Grizzlies a 12-point lead. 35-23. Seabearing with it. Jewell getting set to check back in for the Grizzlies. Roanhorse over to Hankins. Whoa, that's going to be a double dribble, and he did call it. Turnover there, double dribble on Hankins as Jewell checks back into the game for the Grizzlies along with Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse, and Taylor Tidzump for the Wind River Cougars. So Simmons with it now. Over to Bill Despain. Bill over to Tanner in the corner, up top to Cannon. Cannon back to Tanner on the left wing. Cannon's gonna penetrate, kick it over to Despain. Despain to Jewell, back up top to Cannon. Tanner Coleman, cross-court pass to Bill. Bill will spot up for 3. Short rims that one, rebound's we're gonna have a foul called on Tanner as he reached over the top trying to get the rebound. Tanner Coleman picks up the foul. Gonna be Tanner's first foul, I believe. It is. So, kind of a lazy foul there by Tanner, but I guess you shouldn't say that. He was hustling. But he knew it. He kind of shook his head and looked over here at us like, oh boy, shouldn't have done that. Simmons with the steal off the turnover. Off the turnover and a layup for the Grizzlies. So 37 now, 23 on your Office Shop scoreboard. 3:18 remaining. That's Delshea Roanhorse. He penetrates, no good, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Seabearing. Seabearing gets to the rim, tries to, that was a nice pass there from Seabearing to Tidzump, but Tidzump did not see that one coming. Yeah, Sebering went up and all the defenders went at him and he tossed it back, and I think Tidzump was looking for the rebound or the shot. So Despain to Simmons against a little bit of pressure here. Simmons and Despain back and forth over to Tanner Coleman. Timeout called by the Grizzlies. It's going to be a full timeout here with 2:56 remaining. So we will kick it upstairs for a word from our sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, The Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call The Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
Okay, we are back. It will be Grizzly basketball on the sideline after that timeout. Grizzlies with the 14-point lead, 37-23 on your Office Shop scoreboard. Simmons with the ball. He will get right to the rim. Has it partially blocked, but Jewell with the offensive rebound, and he throws it away. So here comes Delshay Roanhorse. Gives it to Oates, and we're going to have a foul called on Tanner Coleman. Not bad defense there by Tanner Coleman, hustling back on that one, and that's kind of one of those fouls that I guess that's better than giving up the layup right there. But that will put Xavier Oates to the line to shoot two. First one is up, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one for Oates. So Oates will shoot the second now, trying to pull within 12. Shot is up, and it is good. So 37-25, 12-point lead now for the Grizzlies with 2:41 showing here in the third on the Office Shop scoreboard. Despain with the ball as Kirby Windland getting set to check back in. Despain will pass it out to Simmons. Simmons over to Jewell. Jewell to Despain. Oh, Roanhorse. Delshay Roanhorse all over Bill. Cannon with it now. He'll spin to the inside, and he'll get in, and they're going to have a blocking foul now called, I believe, on Tidzump. No, they're going to call that on one. They must have got him for the reach around before the block there. So going to have a reach around called on Sebering, and now that's 3 fouls on Sebering. So Windland back into the game for Despain. And they try to get it to Simmons, and he is unable to control it. It is going to be tipped out of bounds by the Cougars. Will stay Grizzly basketball as Simmons went up to catch it and had it knocked out of his hands by a Cougar defender. This time they get it into him. He'll work against Tidzump, freshman against freshman, and he'll be fouled. Simmons will go to the line now to shoot two as Taylor Tidzump will pick up the personal foul. And that'll be his first personal, and Cole Simmons will go to the line to shoot two. First one is up short, no good. Simmons' second free throw is good. Ahead, taken away on the turnover there, and then turned back over again. So Sebering with it now. He gets right to the rim. Kirby Windland just reaches up and takes the ball right out of the air on that block / rebound. Now Windland down low over to Simmons. Simmons over to Jewell to Tanner Coleman. Coleman down low to Windland. Windland's going to go up, put it in against Roanhorse. Windland puts it in for two. Sebering will come up, and he'll be blocked A blocking foul called there on Cole Simmons. So foul there on Cole Simmons, going to be his first personal, as Bill Despain will check back into the game for Cannon Simmons. Give him a little bit of a breather here with 1:29 remaining here in this third period. Seabury with the ball for the Cougars. Seabury over to Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse. Delshea to Brett. Brett back to Delshea. Delshea will dribble and kick it over to Brett. Brett will penetrate, kick it over to Seabury. Seabury for a deep three. This time he knocks it down. Caleb Seabury from way outside for the three to make it 40-28 now on your Office Shop scoreboard with just under a minute remaining here in the third. Despain to Coleman. Coleman back to Despain. Jewell with it, looking down to Quinlan. Quinlan's going to penetrate, and there's going to be a blocking foul called there on Brett Roanhorse. As Winland got the baseline, Roanhorse kind of had no choice but to try to stop Kirby from getting to the rim right there. Just his second personal. It is the team's sixth. So the next foul, Grizzlies will be shooting a bonus as Oates will check out as Corey Kress checks back into the game for the Cougars. Pass, trying to inbound it to Simmons, and it bounces off his foot, goes out of bounds. So Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse now will push it up to Kress. 2-on-1, Grizz get back. Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse to Kress. Kress for a deep three, and no good. Rebound by Tidsum. Seabury with it. Seabury gets to the rim. Kirby standing straight up. Good defense by Kirby. He's able to pull down the rebound, and here comes Bill. And we have a push off on Bill. So Bill will pick up the personal foul on the offensive foul. That's going to be his third with 23 seconds, so he will check out here for the remaining seconds of this third quarter as Cole Wambeck checks in. Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse ahead to Kress. Kress now to Seabury with 17 seconds remaining. Seabury waiting this 8 seconds left. Screen coming from Tidsum. Seabury to Kress. Kress with 2 seconds. There's Brett Roanhorse for three at the buzzer, no good. So the third quarter will come to an end with the Grizz leading 40-28 on your Office Shop scoreboard, and we will pause for a message from your sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, the Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call the Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
Grizz leading by 12, 40-28. Still a long ways to go in this one. Grizz can't afford to relax here. They need to keep up the pressure and keep the momentum going. Seabury will drive, and he'll be tripped. A blocking foul going to be called on, I'm not sure who's going to pick it up here, as both Simmons and Jewell were there. They're going to call it on Simmons. Going to be his third. So Cannon will pick up the blocking foul there. Seabury split the defense and went in. Seabury from way outside again. That one's short. Jewell pulls down the rebound. And Simmons loses that one off his foot. Roanhorse, Delshea Roanhorse, he'll take it right to the rim, and Higgins will foul him. So Roanhorse will go to the line to shoot two now. So Delshea Roanhorse will go to the line to shoot two. John Higgins will pick up the foul there, as that's a 16th foul on the Grizzlies also, with just John's second. Roanhorse's first attempt is good. So now fouls from here on out will be bonus for both teams. Roanhorse second free throw, that one's in too. So 10-point lead now for the Grizzlies, 40-30. Simmons with the ball. Sorry, I missed that for just a second. I was looking at something else, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Wind River. Will stay Grizzlies basketball. Tanner Coleman with the ball now for the Grizzlies. He has to pick up his dribble there. Pretty good defense by Kress. Simmons will penetrate. He'll get to the rim, kick it back out to Winland. Winland, nice move by Kirby, gets to the rim, score it. 2 points, Kirby Winland. 42-30 now on your Office Shop scoreboard. Here comes Roanhorse, back quick, gets it to Brett Roanhorse. John Higgins makes him adjust that shot, and then Jewell able to run down the rebound. So nice defense there by Higgins, making him alter that shot, and it didn't fall for. And Simmons gets to the rim, almost gets it to go. He kind of lost it going up and kind of threw it forward, but he is going to draw the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. So that will be 30. That's on Kress. That's just his first. So Cannon now will shoot 2. Despain getting ready to check back in. Knocks it down. So 43-30. Coleman will check out as Despain comes back into the game. Simmons with it again for the second free throw. Cannon knocks it down. So a 14-point lead again here on the Office Shop scoreboard with 6:35 here in the fourth. Grizz leading. Kress with it. And Grizz in a trap, it looks like. Kress dribbles out of it, gets down low, and then they trap him again. Kicks it out to Seabearing. Seabearing to Delshea to Roanhorse. Roanhorse gets to the rim and puts it in for 2. Nice move there by Delshea Roanhorse. And then we've got a 30-second timeout here called by the Cougars. So we would like to take this opportunity here at this 30-second timeout to thank these sponsors here. They're what make things happen. So we appreciate them and all that they do. Is Electric Graphics, Wyoming Prevention Management, First Bank of Wyoming, Garvin Motors, Bighorn Federal, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, North Bighorn Hospital, Bighorn Dispatch, The Office Shop, Min Chow Service and Food Court, MyWyoming.org, Red Apple Supermarket, and Level Drug. And again, we appreciate all that they do and making these things possible, and also for everything that TCT West does to bring these two folks back home. We appreciate all of that. And it will be Grizzly basketball after that make down here and timeout by Wind River, as it looks like Wind River getting ready to set up into a little bit of full court pressure here. Jewell inbound to Simmons. Simmons back to Jewell. Jewell back to Simmons. Ahead to Winland. Winland to 2, and we've got a 2-on-1 now. Higgins is going to go up, get it to go. John Higgins for 2. Nice play there. That's how you break a press, by passing the ball and then getting numbers under the basket. So 46-32. Seabearing with it as Grizzlies showing a little bit of pressure of their own here. And Winland gets in, and he is going to, yep, that's going to be Kress. Winland tips it, but Kress gets a piece of it at the end and knocks it out of bounds. So it will be Grizzly basketball on that turnover, as Tidzump checks out of the game, and that is Hankins checks back in for the Cougars. So Despain over to Winland. Winland over to Cannon Simmons on the right side. Bill up top. Bill to Higgins at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Bill Despain. Cannon with it. Cannon Simmons has it taken away. Seabearing got his hand in there, and then Roanhorse takes it away, misses the layup. Seabearing all the way down for the offensive rebound. He thinks about the long 3. Roanhorse will take the long 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brett Roanhorse. He puts it up off the glass, no good. Gets another offensive rebound, no good. Hankins with an offensive rebound. He puts it in. Wow.
Holy cow.
About 5 opportunities down there for Wind River on that, and they're going to make one of those if that happens. So 46-34, 5 minutes, just under 5 remaining here in the fourth. Grizz lead by 12 on our Office Shop scoreboard. And we're going to have a blocking foul. Actually, that's going to be a bonus now. That's going to be on Brett Roanhorse, so that'll put Bill Despain to the line to shoot the bonus, and that is Brett Roanhorse's 3rd personal. So Despain with an opportunity here to increase this lead from 12 to maybe 14, and knocks it down. So Oates will check back into the game as Delche Roanhorse will take a seat. Despain will get the second now. It is up, off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Kress. Seabearing will jog it up across the timeline and put a little shake and bake on Joey, get to the rim, no good, rebounded by Winland. Winland to Despain. Despain will bring it up across the timeline and get all the way to the rim, but throws it up a little bit short. Jewell with the offensive rebound. Back out top to Cannon. Thought he called the timeout, but he was asking his assistant coach how many timeouts he had, so. So it will be Grizzly basketball on the invert whistle. So Simmons with it. 4:20 remaining. Simmons to Winland. Winland, no good off the back of the rim, rebounded by Hankins, and then a foul by John Higgins. So John will pick up foul number 3, I believe that is. And that will walk us down to the other end of the line, and Kress will shoot the one-on-one as Coleman and Cole Simmons set to check back in for Higgins and Jewell. 4:10 showing here in the fourth on your Office Shop scoreboard. Kress will go to the line to shoot the one and a bonus. First one is on its way, and it is no good. Rebounded by Winland. Despain with it now. Simmons, Cole Simmons, underneath the Winland. Just couldn't quite get a control of that, and taken away by Hankins and then taken back by Bill. Then they get it down to Winland. He misses, gets his own rebound, misses again. Bill Despain on the rebound. Oh, we're gonna have a tie-up. Tie-up jump ball. It will be Grizzly basketball. So Winland with a couple of offensive rebounds there, and then Despain with one, and then a tie-up. So after all that, it will be Grizzly basketball inbounding under their basket as Kress will take a break as Brett Roanhorse back into the game for the Cougars. Simmons from the block, short, no good. Cannon Simmons with the rebound. Nice pass to Kirby, and then he is fouled by Delche Roanhorse, and Kirby will go to the line to shoot 2. So Winland will shoot a pair here from the line. First one is up, back of the iron, no good. Now we got a timeout call here by the Cougars. It will be a full timeout called by the Wind River Cougars, so we will kick it upstairs for a word from our sponsors.
Canon, America's #1 copier, performs best when supported by Wyoming's #1 service center, the Office Shop. Earn cash rewards by stepping up to the best service in Wyoming. Call the Office Shop today. Protect your investment and improve your equipment's performance. The Office Shop makes America's #1 copier perform better. Guaranteed. The Office Shop. Simply the best.
And we are back. As we mentioned, there's 3:41 remaining here in the fourth. 47-34, Grizzlies lead on the Office Shop scoreboard. And Kirby will be at the free throw line when we resume, shooting one more free throw, trying to push this lead to 14. As the Grizz kind of been maintaining this. There was an early run where the Cougars came back, took the lead, kept it close, but the Grizz kind of been maintaining this 10 to 14-point lead. Can't quite, push it over, over that 14 points, but a comfortable lead here with 3:41 remaining, but still need to be careful and still need to continue to play hard and not let these Cougars get open looks from outsides, because they've proven they can knock down that three ball. Windland's second one is short, no good. And Hankins pulls down the rebounds for the Cougars. Delshea Roanhorse ahead to Seabearing. Seabearing back to Roanhorse. He'll get to the rim, put it up high, Archer, no good. Another rebound for Kirby. I don't know how many he's got, but he is all over it. And then Despain almost throws that away, but Oates is unable to control it, and it goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Grizzlies. So Simmons with it, right back to Despain, ahead to Simmons. And now we've got numbers. Nice play to Windland, and they score it on the numbers. So that's a 15-point lead now for the Grizzlies, 49-34. Roanhorse quick ahead on the other end of the court, and he will dribble it back out over to Seabearing. Seabearing will penetrate, kick it underneath to Roanhorse, and he'll be fouled by Cole Simmons. That Seabearing is quick, and he passes that ball, with great accuracy. He puts it right in there. And half the time his teammates aren't expecting it or seeing it either. He's so quick with it. Just a sophomore. We're going to see a lot from him in the next few years for the Cougars. Brett Roanhorse, first free throw is no good, or is good, excuse me, knocks it down. Second free throw is good also. Back to a 13-point lead. Good, not full court pressure here by the Cougars. And they are trapping everywhere. The Grizz are able to break it. They got numbers again. Oh, Kirby saw him and just missed him. Had Tanner open on the other side, but couldn't quite gather it up. Simmons with it. Another gamble for the steal there by Seabearing. Coleman with it, back up to Cannon, as the Grizz will kind of try to just be patient here, as Cougars just all over the place on the defense. Cougars got several young players out there. Seabearing, sophomore. Oates is just a freshman. Bill just kind of loses that ball as he tries to spin around and take it baseline. He just kind of lost that ball. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout here taken by the Grizzlies. Coach Simmons says, let's just talk it over just a little bit here, and we will take this 30-second opportunity here to thank our sponsors. They are what make these things happen, and it's much appreciated. And those sponsors are Electric Graphics, full service science promotion and screen printing shop, Wyoming Prevention Management, First Bank of Wyoming, Garvin Motors, Bighorn Federal, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, North Bighorn Hospital in Lovell, Bighorn Dispatch in Lovell, The Office Shop, Min Chow Service Food Court, mywyoming.org, your home for local sports, Red Apple Supermarket in Lovell, and Lovell Drug. So it will be Wind River basketball, as the Grizz look like they're going to come out in maybe a three-quarter court defense here. Kind of a trap there at three-quarter as they're working on Seabearing. The Seabearing gets all the way to the rim, goes right against Kirby. Kirby just takes the ball away from him, and then we're going to have a foul called on Kress as he tried to take it back away from Bill. So with 2:08 remaining, that will put Bill Despain to the line to shoot two, as the Grizzlies will be in the double bonus now. And they will, with 2:08 remaining here in the fourth on the Office Shop scoreboard, Bill will have an opportunity to push this lead back to 15, which is the biggest it's been for the Grizzlies here this evening. First free throw is off the mark and no good. Second one is off the mark, no good. Roanhorse with the rebound. Roan Horse over to Caleb Seabearing from way outside. Knocks it down, Caleb Seabearing. That was from the timeline over there. Deep three. Simmons with it. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Kress, and Simmons will go to the line to shoot 2 as Caleb Seabearing was just a step in from the bench on that one and knocked down the deep 3. So Cannon will shoot 2. Again, 1:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Grizz by 10, 49-39. First free throw by Cannon is good as he hasn't missed from the line yet tonight. I believe he's 5 for 5 from the line as Cannon. He stretches the lead to 11. Second free throw is up, and it is good. It's a 12-point lead now, 51-39, 1:50 remaining. Grizz in a little bit of three-quarter court pressure. That's Delshay Roan Horse ahead to Kress. Kress wanted the 3, didn't have the opportunity. Roan Horse will take it, give him a step, and he took it. Rebounded by Seabearing under there, the little guy. Wow, Caleb Seabearing is all over the floor, and he will draw the foul, and Despain will pick up the personal foul. And that will be 4 on Bill Despain. And it will be 2 shots for Seabearing here. First one is up and off the rim, no good. As Jewell checks in for Bill. Seabearing's second shot is up. That is good. So 51-40. Grizz lead by 11 on the Office Shop scoreboard with under 1.5 minutes remaining now. Or right at 1.5 minutes, excuse me. Ball knocked out of bounds on the hustle by both Kress and Brett Roan Horse. Will stay Grizzly basketball. Jewell to inbound, gets it to Simmons. Simmons will get it across the timeline and have it taken away by Roan Horse. And Roan Horse gets it back, and he's going to be fouled by Jewell, and the shot does not fall. So Roan Horse will go to the line now as the Cougars not going away. With 1:17 remaining, Jewell will pick up the foul, and Delshay Roan Horse will go to the line to shoot 2, just 1 foul on Joey. So Delshay Roan Horse, first free throw is up, and it is no good. Rims out. So Roan Horse again with an opportunity to cut this lead to 10 with 1:17. Time running out here on Wind River. Got to make everything count at this time, and that one does roll in. So a 10-point game now with 1:17 remaining. And the Grizzlies get it into Coleman. Coleman to Cannon Simmons, or Cole to Cannon. Cannon, good pass to Kirby, back to Cannon. Cannon's going to get to the rim, put it up, and get it to go. And the foul. So Cannon knocks down the layup, and we're going to have a foul called. That's going to be on number 21. That was Hankins, and he will pick up his 3rd. And Kirby will check out of the game here for the Grizzlies. So Cannon for the opportunity here to shoot the and 1, and he missed it. His first miss from the line. I jinxed him last time. Rebounded by, oh, that's Seabearing from way outside again. This time he misses everything. But goes out of bounds, so just under a minute now, 59.6. Grizz lead by 12. Should have this one in the bag. Despain ahead to Simmons, Cole Simmons to Cannon Simmons. Cannon Simmons to John Higgins. Higgins takes it up, gets it. 55-41, 50 seconds remaining, as the Grizzlies will advance at the conclusion of this one to play in the semifinals tomorrow night at 4:30, tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 of the Riverton High School. That is Seabearing underneath the Brett Roan Horse. He puts it in for 2. 30 seconds remaining. 12-point lead for the Grizzlies, 55-43. Simmons with it. Simmons ahead to Despain. Despain to Higgins. Higgins will get another layup and put it in for 2, and the foul. So Higgins will go to the line to shoot the and 1 as Hankins went up to try to block that and knocked Higgins right down. So will be one shot here for Higgins for the and one, as Cole Wambeck will check into the game and Cannon will take a break. As we mentioned, the Grizzlies will, and Jacob Price to check in also, as Jewell and Cole Simmons sit down, and Xavier Mangus into the game also. As I mentioned, the Grizzlies will take on the winner of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs and Thermopolis Bobcats game that is going on right now over in the high school. And that game will be tomorrow at 4:30 at the high school. As Coach Simmons clearing the bench here. Higgins free throw, no good. And Higgins is going to pick up a foul on the rebound, which will bring Cordell well, it's going to be 2 shots. As Cordell McFarland set to check into the game for the Grizzlies. So Kress will go to the line to shoot 2. Also, looks like the Cougars going to their bench also, as number 34. Let's see, that is White St. Clair and I don't know how to say that. Ben something will check in for the Cougars, and that free throw is good. Caleb Horrocks also into the game, and he's with it now. And then we're gonna have a foul called now. That's gonna be on number 34. They're gonna make me try to pronounce his name, aren't they? Lay Hennessy. Sorry if that's wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Caleb Horrocks will shoot 2 as we're in the double bonus now. First one is up, and it is short, no good. Second shot is no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. That is St. Clair. That is Oates with it, another freshman. Gets it to Hankins. Hankins with 2 seconds gets to the rim, knocks it in, and that's how the game will end with that bucket counting. Grizzlies will advance to the semifinals tomorrow night at 4:30 against the winner of the Wyoming Indian High School Chiefs and the Thermopolis Bobcats at